Blizzard just dropped an Overwatch 2 developer blog. Here's what's on it. The first week of launch, developers have been primarily addressing game servers and stability. That being said, as servers stabilize, hero balance is what they shift their focus on. And right now, every character on the roster has an average 45 to 55% win rate, and they are not going to make any immediate balance changes based on what they are seeing statistic-wise. However, they're going to adjust Zarya in Total Mayhem, and that is set to go live October 25th. They are saving the bulk of their hero changes around Season 2 to ensure that each season feels more balanced and fair, plus giving each season a distinct identity. Moving on to tanks, they acknowledge that D.Va is known as one of the most busted tanks. However, the stats don't reflect that, with Rein, Sigma, and Zarya current leading up the competition with an average of 53% unmirrored win rate. Now, I want to note that D.Va is a very hard character to play optimally, so without us knowing the context for this as far as the percentage of win rate in ranks, this doesn't really mean that much. They are keeping an eye on Zarya in the future. The fact that she can place 2 particle beams and build up energy very quickly is something that they're keeping a close eye on for potential nerfs next season. They note that Junker Queen was a dominant force in the playtest, but they think that they might have nerfed her too much, so they're going to keep an eye on her over the next couple of weeks until Season 2, and decide then whether or not she needs buffs to be an effective and fun tank to play. Last up, they talk about Doomfist's performance and play rate compared to the other tanks. As they move on to Season 2, they say it might make sense to buff his Power Block and Meteor Strike. Moving on to the DPS, they note that Genji and Sojourn were some of the most popular heroes at Overwatch 2's launch, but while Genji had a dominant win rate to start off with, it has since lowered down to 52%, so he's not completely dominating the playing field. Once again, I call on to Blizzard to give us more transparency about the win rate in specific ranks rather than the average across ranks. Now, they're still going to keep a close eye on Genji to make sure he's not too overpowered moving into Season 2. Next off, they do talk about Sombra, and they do express the potential to nerf her hack time, where her hack is a little bit too fast out of invis, leading to very little counterplay. They also note that Symmetra and Torb have their win rates gradually increasing and have some of the highest win rates now at some ranks. Another lack of transparency, no idea what those ranks are, but I would imagine they are some of the lower SRs, Plat and below. Now, these characters are more effective counters at Genji, and they know they might be successful due to his popularity, so a change to Genji might make these characters weaker as a result, but they will keep eyeing the situation to see if adjustments are needed. Last up, they talk about accidentally placing people too low, and there was a bug that was impacting player skill rankings, so some players were being placed far lower, even all the way down to Bronze 5, when they should have been placed much higher. The next patch will include a fix that will get you back to your true rank quickly, and that will be reflected the next time you reach a competitive update ranking. They also seem to note something at the bottom about how they present the skill tier and division and how you celebrate that in game, talking to specifically the lack of satisfaction players are feeling with rank updates being only every 7 wins or 20 losses. Like, subscribe, and comment if you like these quick updates, and I'll see you next time.